Andrew McCart, iFLTV, delighted to be joined by Ben Shalom. Ben, first and foremost, what have we witnessed tonight? I mean, it's been up and down, emotions. Just break it down for me.
It was a great night, great card from start to finish. Easter Sunday always delivers. It was a big night. Obviously, a lot of fighters making their return off the back of losses. Tyler Denny, Fraser Clark, Ben Whittaker, and it was a special night, I have to say, particularly for Fraser and Ben, who have been through a lot. Fraser it was scary what happened on October the 12th. The character and resilience to get back in the ring this quick and just try and get rid of those demons. And you just saw the emotion on his face. You saw it. He's a fighting man. He wants to fight. He wants to reach his potential. He doesn't want people to put a cap on where he can get to. And one punch changed all that. And it's almost like his dreams have been taken away. He doesn't care about money, Fraser Clark. He doesn't even ask me about it. Luckily, he's been well paid. But he just wants the big fights and the big nights, like and the titles. And that was all. People wanted to take that away from him. And he got. You just saw it on his face. It was really special. And Ben Whitaker had to deal with a ridiculous amount of heat, pressure, antagonising from all angles. And as a 27-year-old, this is his 10th professional fight, to be boxing in front of this many people with this much, and being the one that everyone wants to lose, takes a real character. And yeah, so just so happy for him and everything that he's had to go through. It's pretty special to see it, to be honest.
Definitely. And before we talk about the raw emotion that Ben showed in that press conference there, I want to go at the fight itself. I mean, from the first round, he looked sharp with the jab, and he was landing heavy shots, and then obviously that right hand that almost, well, it did end the fight, obviously the barrage of punches that followed it, but I mean, it looked spiteful tonight. And just talk to me about his performance in the ring before we talk about the raw emotion.
Look, we always knew he was special, and we knew that he could do that and should do that. And so it was just about, can this occasion not get too much? But he's an incredible fighter. And I've had conversations with Andy Lee at night, checking in, how's it going? He goes, Ben, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. This guy is the most talented fighter I've ever seen in a gym.
That's from Andy Lee?
From Andy Lee.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, this is exactly what Ron McCracken told me when we signed him. If you can get him right, if you can get his head right, if you can get him locked in, he's got absolutely everything, and he can be spiteful, and he can be all those things. And what happens on October 12th happened for a reason, and it's created a superstar out of a superstar, and it's got his mind right. And it's a great pairing, Andy, as well, because he needed not just a trainer, he needed a good person around him to help him navigate, and he's got one.
You talked about the demons that were exercised, and obviously the back and forth with the teams and the online abuse and stuff like that, and that came out when that stoppage happened. I mean, he ran over to Grant Smith and stuck his head out the ring. Lee Eaton jumped up as well. Obviously, there was a lot of emotions flying about, but I do want to clarify, because I spoke to Grant Smith myself.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things online saying that he spat at Grant Smith, but Grant told me he didn't, and I just want to clarify that and get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, classy from Grant, because I don't think Ben was going over to Grant in particular, who's been nothing but silent all this, and he's a classy guy, and he's not going to put someone down when he knows what happened, and then it wasn't that. He's had a raw emotion, he screamed, he's had to put up with a lot of goading from their team, pictures in wheelchairs before he comes out and all the rest of it, and sometimes felt a little classless. At times it did, and people could say what they want, but that's a human being. And I know it's boxing, I know it's fighting, but sometimes it's over the top, in my opinion. Maybe I'm too sensitive, but that's just how I feel about it. And it was just a lot of emotion, and he calmed down. And I think he's just proud of himself, because he knew he came through so much.
Talk about a lot of emotion. He showed it there at the press conference. I mean, he broke down in tears when you were talking, and then when he got the mic, he broke down in tears as well. Almost like that pressure cooker and that valve just went psss, and all the pressure was off him, and he felt relief. But we don't see that from a lot of fighters, the tears and the emotion like that. So it's obviously been a lot of pressure on Ben leading into this camp. And yeah, I mean, the tears and the emotion. Have you ever seen anything like that before from one of your fighters?
I've never seen anything. I've never seen a fighter have to go through what Ben Whitaker's gone through. I've never, ever. It was relentless. It was vicious. It's hateful. They don't know him. These people don't know him. And he's having to deal with that. And he's been boxing since he was 7 years old, knows how good he is, had everything questioned, his career on the line, everything like that. All the different people. And I'm not surprised. I'm glad that his emotions came out, and I'm glad they didn't come out when he's on that ring walk and he was able to be ice cold. And when I see him dancing on his ring walk and I see the choir and I see the music, I'm just thinking, I knew then, no problem. I knew, because he didn't let it get to him. People want him. People almost want to stamp him out and make him doubt himself and make him this and make him that, and he didn't let them do it. That's amazing.
Definitely. Ben, I've got a couple more for you before Uni and Gunman triple alt deletes me. The light heavyweight division, I mean, it's already got superstars in it, but Ben is in amongst all that as well. So what is next for Ben Whitaker going forward?
To be honest, I'm not going to think about it for a week or two. He's a superstar. I mean, the numbers, where he's at numbers-wise, and we're not going to do this, by the way, I want to say that.
Do it.
He could fight pay-per-view next. I'm not saying we were going to do it, but that's the numbers.
Yeah.
Other promoters probably would. But he's an absolute numbers machine. Forget anything else. It's crazy. Sky can't believe it. Like, after this many fights. So we're going to sit down, but now it's about development. Now it's about getting that time with Andy. Different styles, different this. And doing it the right way, and so we'll see what's next in the next couple of weeks.
Well, obviously you can't rest. The big one next week, I'll get your thoughts on it. Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. I mean, the back and forth, the mind games. It's going to be an absolutely crazy week. Are you ready for it? Are you excited for it? What's going to happen?
I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. It's just a moment to enjoy for everyone involved. It's such a big British boxing event. And Chris Eubank Jr., I'm extremely confident he's going to do the business. Worked for him for a while now, and this is his big moment. The scale of this is just credible. Tonight felt extremely big, and it was extremely big. I think it was the biggest fight we've had in Britain this year so far. But this one could be the biggest of the year, biggest of the decade. Who knows from a numbers point of view? It's going to be massive, and I can't wait. Honestly, it's going to be mental. Starts on Tuesday as well.
Tuesday, I cannot wait myself. Ben, enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. We'll shake hands. Normally we shake hands, yeah?
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Ben. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Cheers.